A weight bench is one of the most useful pieces of gym equipment since they allow you to work out your entire body. Adjustable weight benches, though, are even better in my opinion because they add even more versatility to your workouts. Rogue makes some of the best workout equipment available, that's no secret, and it's also no exception with the Adjustable Bench 3.0. I've been using this weight bench for quite a while, so today I'm gonna break down my findings for y'all. What's up everybody, it's Jake back in the BarBend garage gym, and today I've got the Rogue Adjustable Bench 3.0 in for review. In this video, I'm gonna tell you everything that you need to know about this weight bench, from the price and the features, the pros and the cons, and of course, who should or maybe should not buy this weight bench. But before I get going, we've reviewed a whole lot of weight benches on BarBend.com, and if you wanna browse our best list, just go ahead and Google BarBend best weight benches, and you can find out for yourself which one takes home that #1 spot. Okay, so what do I like about the AB 3.0? Well, it's adjustable. You have 10 different back pad adjustments to go along with 3 different seat pad adjustments. It's made from 11 gauge steel, which is pretty much the best quality you could ask for in your home gym. It's also what you're gonna find in most professional gym settings, so that's really nice as well. A handle and a set of wheels are gonna make it really easy to move it around. Plus, you can store it vertically to create more space. Okay, so let's talk about a couple cons you might experience with the AB 3.0, and let's talk about the money first. It's priced right around 600 bucks, and that's obviously not cheap. Now, it is a premium quality product with that 11 gauge steel I was just talking about. So, you're paying for that quality. But there's other weight benches out there that have the exact same features and they're gonna be a couple $100 cheaper. So if you're not coming close to that max weight capacity, which is going to be around 1,000 pounds, I'd suggest saving some money and going after one of those cheaper options. The back pad is only 11 inches wide, so if you have a really broad back, you might not be too crazy about that. Now, for me personally, it's fine. I don't really need anything that's much wider than that, but there are people out there that are gonna need that. And this also is not compatible, with a wider back pad. You can't change it out. So if that's something you're looking for, definitely keep looking. And this also is not an FID bench, which stands for flat, incline, and decline. So this cannot be put in the decline position. Now, if you wanna work in some decline bench presses, can't really do that here. You might be able to stack some weight plates underneath the foot up here on the front, but that can be a little tricky and you don't have anywhere to put your legs. So if that's something you wanna do, then you definitely are gonna wanna look elsewhere. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the pricing with the AB 3.0. The one we have right here is listed right around $600. But once you tack on your shipping and taxes, well, you're spending over $700. Now, obviously ours is red. It's also available in black and blue, but you can also swap out your adjustment rails from being black like we have to stainless steel. Now, that's obviously gonna cost you more money. So that model is gonna start right around $700 and it's gonna be over $800 once you tack on shipping and taxes. Now, the AB 3.0 is not compatible with a wider back pad, as I mentioned, but you can swap it out for a premium padding. That's gonna be an additional $160 or so. So potentially you could be spending around $900 to $1,000 just on this weight bench. Okay, so obviously you're gonna be spending a pretty penny on this weight bench, especially compared to some of those cheaper options on the market, but this one's in it for the long haul. The AB 3.0, once again, is made from 11 gauge steel, so it's super durable, it's super sturdy, it's got a high weight capacity. It's probably gonna last you a lifetime, so that might make it worth it for a lot of you watching. Now, if y'all know anything about me, I am a big advocate for financing a purchase such as this one whenever you have the ability to do so. So Rogue is gonna allow you to either use Affirm or pay later from PayPal. Now Affirm, they're gonna run a soft credit check on you, and however much you're gonna pay monthly will depend on your credit score. But if you were to decide to go with pay later from PayPal, you have the option of either making 4 interest-free payments of around $175, or you can pay around 35 bucks a month for 2 years until you pay this bad boy off. Okay, so let's talk about the build now with the AB 3.0. This bad boy weighs a hefty 125 pounds, and I promise you're gonna feel that when you go to move it around. It doesn't necessarily look like it at first glance, but trust me, that's how much it weighs. It's made from 11 gauge steel. I've said that a couple times now. I'm pretty positive you're gonna hear me say it again before this video is over. That's professional quality. You know, you're gonna find that in a professional gym setting, so you really can't ask for better quality in your own personal gym. The vinyl padding is pretty firm. It's gonna be really nice, give you some solid support for bench press, but it's not too firm to where it's uncomfortable for you to lay on. So a little bit of best of both worlds with that. So that's pretty nice. The back pad's 11 inches wide. Now, for me personally, I said it earlier, like, that's okay for me, you know? But there's other people out there that do in fact want a wider back pad, and unfortunately you cannot swap this one out for a wider pad. So that'd be nice if there was some variety, or you know, maybe you wanted a thicker back pad. So that'd be pretty cool if you could, you know, swap it out, but unfortunately you can't do that right now. From end to end, it's a little over 4.5 feet long, and including the rear foot, it's just over 2 feet wide. All right, now let's talk about the features that you'll find with the AB 3.0. I really like how this front foot is relatively small. It's gonna give you a lot of foot space on either side of it. That way you can get your optimal foot placement as well as optimal foot drive as you go to do your shoulder presses, maybe a bench press, whatever it may be. That's really nice. You know, a lot of times benches, the foot kind of extends out to the side, and that can kind of get in the way a little bit, and that's just not really fun. Now, you do have a gap right here between the seat and the back pad, but it's only 1 inch gap. That's not bad. You know, it doesn't feel too annoying on my lower back. And plus, you know, there's some instances, some angles you're gonna position everything where there's no gap whatsoever, so that's really nice. You have laser cut degree markings for your back pad as well as your seat pad. That way you always know the exact angle everything is positioned at. Plus, I already said it earlier, you know, you do have 10 different adjustments for the back pad and 3 for the seat pad. So that's really nice as well. There's rubber that's underneath the front and rear feet. It's gonna add to the stability. So if you do any step ups or really anything where, you know, you're stepping on here, your body weight's on here, you know, it's not gonna topple over on you. So that's really cool as well. A handle and a set of wheels. It's gonna make it super easy for you to move it around your personal gym. You're gonna need that because once again, this does weigh 125 pounds. You also have a vertical storage stand built in on the back side of the bench right here. So that way, you know, you can store it vertically and create more space in your gym. And, you know, once again, you know, ours obviously is red. It's also available in blue and black, and you have the option of swapping out your black adjustment rails for stainless steel. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do a quick walk around with this weight bench now. I wanna highlight the padding first. Once again, this back pad's only 11 inches wide. As I mentioned, that's great for somebody like myself, but if you do have a really broad back, you might have a little bit of difficulty with this bench right here. But I will say the padding itself, it's nice and firm for your workouts. It's also pretty comfortable, so don't worry, you're not gonna feel like you're laying on concrete. It's pretty nice to lay on, I have to say. Now, as far as adjustments go, you have 10 different ones for the back pad, 3 different ones for the seat pad. It's really nice. You do have laser cut degree markings right here, so you always know exactly what angle you have your padding positioned to. So in terms of doing that, I like grabbing the back pad, and you have a handle on either side of the adjustment rails right here. So just grab and pull up on the back pad, and you can guide exactly where you want everything to be positioned. And as I mentioned, you know, this gap right here in between the 2 paddings tends to disappear at specific angles, and especially if you raise up on the seat pad right here. As you can see, you know, that gap is gone, which is awesome. Now, I also really love this front foot design right here. It's really narrow. You can get optimal foot drive for your bench presses. There's nothing interfering with you whatsoever, which is obviously really nice. Now, I also really like this handle right here. Super easy to grab. It's not too far underneath the seat, which you often find with a lot of weight benches. That's just gonna make it really easy to move it around your home gym. Now, before I do that though, let me put this back. Now just simply walk up, grab this handle, and your wheels are gonna make it easy to move it around your home gym. But my favorite thing is this built-in storage stand because it creates that much more space in your home gym. Okay, so who should purchase the Rogue Adjustable Bench 3.0? Well, if you're tight on space, but you do still want a high quality weight bench, I think this is a really good option for you to consider because it does have that vertical storage stand. That way you can make the most of your available space. Let's double up with the high quality build. You know, once again, this is made from 11 gauge steel. It is in fact professional quality. You can't really ask for anything better for a home gym. So it's almost guaranteed that it's gonna last you a lifetime. And if you're looking for a weight bench that, you know, doesn't have a front foot that gets in the way of you while you're lifting, and you hate that massive gap you often find between the back and seat pads, I think you're really gonna enjoy the design here. Okay, so who should not purchase the AB 3.0? Well, it's pretty expensive, and most of the features here you're gonna find in some other weight benches that are a couple $100 cheaper. Some of them may even have more features because they're either compatible with attachments or they actually include attachments in their original pricing. So if you don't want to spend $700 on a weight bench, I'd suggest you keep looking. And if you want to incorporate some decline bench presses into your workout routine, I also suggest that you keep looking because you don't have that luxury here with the AB 3.0. And you know, if you participate in weightlifting competitions, you probably don't have much of a need for an adjustable weight bench. Plus, AB 3.0 does not meet the competition height standards. All right, well, that's a wrap for today's review over the Rogue Adjustable Bench 3.0. I think this is a solid weight bench that you should consider adding to your home gym. It's made from 11 gauge steel. You have a lot of adjustments for you to work with. And storage is also made easy since it can be stored vertically. It is pretty expensive though, and it's not an FID bench, so you won't be able to work in any decline bench presses. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this video was really helpful and that I was able to answer any questions that you may have about the AB 3.0. As always, stay tuned for my next review, but for now, head over to BarBend.com and you can read more about this weight bench. Just search BarBend Rogue Adjustable Bench 3.0 review and you'll find everything I talked about here today. I'll see y'all next time.